Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Mr. J10002, and today I'm just going to be voicing my opinion on the whole debate regarding whether Infinite Warfare or COD 4 Remastered should be the main game played in competitive COD this year. So it was nice because right before this video, Scump and Clay both came out with long videos around this topic. Clay was on one side, Scump was on the other, so it was nice to get opinions from two of the most famous pros in the scene on both ends of the spectrum. So, right here, I'm just going to tell you, I think Modern Warfare Remastered should be the main game played in competitive COD this year for multiple reasons, mainly regarding the fact that I just feel like having a less popular game like Infinite Warfare be the main game it'll just hurt the scene. I mean, Infinite Warfare, I think, sold the least amount of copies out of any other COD. These stats are coming from the PC side, so it's not too reliable, but it's just a known fact that Infinite Warfare is probably the least like COD that's come out that are Ghosts. Having Infinite Warfare be the main game not only is going to hurt the scene from just the spectator side, but the pro side. I mean, you want to have the game be enjoyed by pros. You have these pros playing 8+ hours a day, and if they're not enjoying the game and they're mainly playing COD 4 Remastered because it's fun, you're just gonna have less of a competition. I mean, you want the best players at the top of their game playing at these tournaments, and if you have teams going in unpracticed and not at the top of their game, it's just gonna be like watching some good people playing. Like, there's a difference between watching good people and pros. And when I watch a tournament, I want to see the best performances out of everybody. And if they had COD 4 Remastered be the main game playing in competitive COD this year, you would see teams playing 8, 10, 15 hours a day just because they love it. I mean, I think the majority of people that played COD this year are on COD 4 Remastered, and they are loving it. There's not a lot of just overall hate on COD 4. It's just, I feel like COD 4 is just a very liked game. So Clay brought up a point that complaining about Infinite Warfare on Twitter and just shitting on the game will do nothing good. I totally agree with that. I totally agree that just pointlessly shitting on the game on Twitter, it's just gonna hurt the scene more. I mean, you got developers who are just gonna look the other way and think down upon all of us. I mean, this year we finally had some support from the developers on the competitive side. I mean, we had pros being flown out to the studios to help decide the rule set, the maps, and everything like that. We're finally getting support from the developers, and we need to take advantage of that. We don't want to ruin our chances. We don't want to give the developers a bad taste right when we get the opportunity to voice our opinions on the rule set and everything. But with that, it's just, I just don't know if I could play Infinite Warfare all year. I mean, I know I'm not a pro, but I like playing competitively on game battles and tournaments, and I just I can't do Infinite Warfare all year. I can't practice Infinite Warfare 8 hours a day. I could do that with Modern Warfare Remastered, but Infinite Warfare, it's just the fact that it's not a liked game. It's not COD 4. People can't spend the time that they spend on COD 4 on Infinite Warfare. And you want the best people playing in the tournaments. And if you don't get that, if you have people only playing Infinite Warfare just to get practice, you're not going to have the best performances. You're going to have less pros playing the game, less people coming up in the scene, and it's just going to get stale. And I think if Infinite Warfare is the main game played this year, it's just going to hurt the scene. Black Ops 3 was, I'm 90% sure COD Champs had the biggest viewership out of any other tournament in COD history. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was the most viewed COD tournament. And that is huge. COD esports is starting to blow up. It's starting to get bigger. It's starting to get the attention that it really deserves. And the fact that we'll be switching to a game that is not liked by the masses, it's just going to hurt the scene. You're going to have a lot less people watching, less tournaments going on, and less viewership, less money. It's just going to hurt everybody in the scene. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's very unlikely that we'll have COD 4 Remastered be the main game played. I think we might have maybe two or three big tournaments with COD 4, but I don't think it'll be the main game unless everybody speaks up, unless everybody wants it to be. And surprisingly, there are people who feel Infinite Warfare should be the main game played. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying they have an opinion, and not everybody agrees with me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make it a little bit short, just kind of voicing my opinion on a pretty hot debate in the COD competitive community right now. But leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know down in the comments if you agree on anything I said, or if you think Infinite Warfare or COD 4 Remastered should be the main game played this year. So yeah, just let me know what you think on COD competitive this year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.